Okay, my mom just sent me this picture of me at prom. Here's this crazy thing. I do not remember this night at all. And for someone who remembers a lot of stories, it's weird that there's not a drop of memory about a prom night. And I know, don't be offended, person, I don't know who that is. The reason I don't remember is because I was probably 16 or 17 in that picture, and that was right in the middle of probably the most painful thing I ever went through. I'm referring to the really long process of understanding and eventually accepting myself. So that night, I must have been just pretending my ass off. I've got some kind of trauma blockout. I don't remember it at all. But I was thinking about how I've had to think about this a lot, because more than most people probably. We all suffer from repression, or we all suffer from a society that encourages you to not be yourself, whatever that means. I know very well the feeling of being so terrified about your own feelings and just like the giant existential fear of loathing yourself. In high school, my youth group was my whole life. And right after high school, everyone started getting married like crazy. Within a couple-year period, there were probably like a dozen marriages. You know, because we were teenagers and the whole focus of youth group was, don't touch your wiener. And, you know, once we were all of age, it's like, get married. Oh my God, don't dry hump. Anything is better than bond your lives together financially. So everyone started getting married. And in high school, I did this thing that a lot of young gay people do. I fell in love with my friends secretly. And it was not reciprocated, so it was like a cruel love. But when everyone started getting married, this like awful realization of how alone I was in my face. And I sort of instinctually ran away to college, and that saved my life. A lot of people say, why are there so many more gay people and trans people than there used to be? And there's not. Just society eased up a little bit, and people felt a little more safe to just be themselves. And that's all we're seeing. The kid in that picture was a straight Christian kid, terrified to be himself. So we all grow up with these intense messages to be a man, don't touch your wiener. All these things to make us afraid, to loathe ourselves in a spectrum of ways, and we all suffer. In a society like that, we all suffer. Even if you are the model of what we're all trying to pretend to be, you're still suffering. All the humans around you are pretending in some way. Be yourself. That's also the name of my comedy special on Amazon Prime.